Okay, so I pretty much felted it. I will show you right now some moves I'm doing while I'm felting. I have my original one. I have the measurements here for you. I would say again, I think I have an average size of face. It will be 9 inches like that, and it will be about 5 inches from the top of my nose, which goes under my chin. Okay. Here I have a head. I bought it in Pier 1 once. It's more like a display, but it happened to be useful. So right now all the mask is wet. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to stretch it like that around that face, and to keep to save the shape. After it dries, it will stay this way. If you don't have this yet, probably you don't, you can do it around your own face. Just try to stretch it and fit it right on yourself, like that. You cannot wear it around and wait until it's dry, so you have to hang it somewhere somehow. Okay, just try to stretch it on your chin so it kind of fits you nicely. So this is it. Like I said, everything is bonded together. These plastic pieces prevented the wool to bond, and I can replace them with elastics. Do like one behind my ears or tie it on the back, whatever you decide to do. So the only thing I want you to show, because I kind of missed it in the previous part, how I shrink it. I'll just show you a few moves which I use for most of my pieces to help it to shrink the way I need it. So like I said, first I rub it, or I use sander or a roller. Then I roll it this way 100 times. Then I open it and roll it this way, about same, like 100 times, between 60 and 100. Okay, so same here, this way, this way. When I do that, I'm flattening everything. I keep flattening everything together. Now I want to shrink it this way. You can throw it like that. You can make it warm. Get it under the warmer water, or even like not too hot. Just comfortable for your hands, of course. And keep throwing it like that. Another way you do this movement. Especially when you're talking about like this edge, you go inch by inch. Don't rub it on against each other, just in the air. This way you will shrink all your edge. Remember how we put like all the wool on the perimeter, so every hair will go like that, and then eventually it's just a shrinking, zigzagging kind. So like this way along the edge. This is good move. And then finally, something which it makes it really shrinks well is you do that. You cannot do it on your big pieces, of course, but in the little items, this is the best way to shrink it. It goes. Then you different directions. Then you lay it out and you form it. Just work with your edge nicely. Make it even, make it form it nicely. Okay, do you see what I'm doing here? And just work with my edge. And it's for right now, it's all flat, right? And So how do I get that form? Like again, I showed you in the last previously, because we put all the wool along the edges one direction. We pretty much keep the shape, but everything inside can be stretched. You can use anything. I don't know what should I, anything. I mean, even your own knee, you know, like do it like that. You know, look, first make it on your knee. Make it stick a little bit. Okay, and then when it's like that already, then again go and walk with your face. Let it dry. Replace that take that off the plastic strips. Put your elastics. After it dries, it will keep everything nicely like that. And this is your fancy mask. You can use it. It should prevent you from spreading viruses or hopefully getting them too. Stay safe, stay healthy. Hopefully in a few months I'll see you again and show you how I did this beautiful hairpiece, like a la Frida. Okay, stay safe really, people. Okay.